good, what's good, what's good? Welcome to the Changing Times podcast. I'm your host, Mr. X, and in the studio we have Jay. And we have Jay number 2. It was good. I hope no one's confused, but yeah, hopefully you get I'm going to say J1 and J2, okay. And we have a special guest in the studio today, I'm pleased to say. His name is Reggie, and he's an actor stroke model. And he's going to be explaining a little bit about himself, about what he's doing at the moment now and his career. So what's up, Reggie?
You good?
What's good, fam? Yeah, so if you can just kind of like introduce yourself and also explain a little bit about what you're doing and a bit about your background.
So my name is Reggie, as you guys know. I'm 21 years old, and I'm just basically into filming, modeling, and yeah, that's just basically it. That's just basically what I do. So, and I also go uni as well.
Okay, you go uni as well. Okay, so you shuffle. Okay, all right. So we'll talk about that as well. So tell us about, first of all, how you got into wanting to be an actor stroke model. What was the thinking in that, and when was this?
To be honest, this just came as a joke. So it was like Sunday afternoon, and I was coming from church with my mom's and dad's. So I was wearing like a nice suit, and I just looked really good in it. So I was like, your mom, just got to take pictures of me. So, you know, my mom started taking pictures of me, and they actually came out nice. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should actually try and become a model. And obviously my mom started laughing. She was like, you know, like, because I'm just that guy. I just joke about like that, saying, oh, you know, I should do this. But she didn't take me seriously. So, you know, I then went up to a different day, and I told her that I'm actually being serious. Like, I think I should apply to become a model. And she was like, oh, okay, cool, fine. Do some research, and then when you've done some research, come back to me and then tell me what's up. So I done some research, but it wasn't good, because at the end of the day, I ended up getting scammed. But I'll tell you a story about that. So yeah, I done some research. There was this model agency that wanted, you know, me to come for a test shoot. So I went there, and you know, I done a test shoot. It was alright.
You have to pay for the shoot, that?
Yeah,
I know that scam.
So yeah, you know, everything went well, and they told me that, oh yeah, you're qualified to bring in our books and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, cool. So then they started talking about the money. They were like, all right, so for us to be able to give you the pictures, you're gonna need to pay $2,000.
What?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Don't tell me you paid 2 bags. No. Okay, carry on.
So the pictures were really nice, I'm not gonna lie. So they told me that I had to pay $2,000 for the pictures, for the portfolio and a website, and also like a book. And they were gonna help me, you know, get jobs. So I was like, all right, cool, you know what, it sounds calm. So I spoke with my mom, and then she was like, well, that's a lot of money, like, we can't do that. But obviously, I, as the last born of the house, I was just like, no, mom, you know, please, let's do it. And then, yeah, she was like, all right, fine. So she started paying monthly. So after she paid the whole $2,000, right, I got the pictures, and I got the book, the website, and the book as well, and everything. So after a month or so, they just started going quiet. They didn't message me, they didn't email me, they didn't say anything. They just went quiet. So I had to, you know, contact them and stuff like that. And all they just told me was like, oh, the best thing that we can do for you is we can give you a list of agencies and you can apply for yourself. And I'm thinking, but you said you was going to find jobs for me, so what's going on? And then I kept on putting pressure on them, and then the next thing, I tried calling them. The phone wasn't going through, and yeah, there was no communication. And yeah, I told my mom that, okay, you know what, we might have been scammed. It was a very, 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 very sad moment for me, because this is something that I really wanted to actually do. And, you know, I had never had experience in it. So that, as a first experience, was just a little shutdown for me.
And that throws you off the whole thing, innit?
Exactly.
So how did you get into the acting side?
Acting side, I've only done like couple of small little projects, but they're not as big as this one that I'm doing, Mr. X. You know what I'm saying? So acting wasn't really. It's not really something that I am into it, but it's not something that I'm like, you know.
You haven't got your teeth into yet.
Yeah.
Same.
So it's something that I'm still getting to know, and just trying to see if I like it or not. Yeah.
Are any of your acting parts like to do with you personally, or these characters that you have to take roles in?
Some of them are characters, and some of them is just me, just doing me and just showing how I'm like as a person. So yeah.
Same.
Tell us about the one that you're involved in right now.
Man, all I'm gonna tell you is that this is really gonna be a big thing. But I can explain a little bit of my character, because I can actually relate to the character that I was playing. So in the film, the character doesn't want to get into the water because of his feet, and obviously he's just into music. You know what I'm saying?
So you talk about swimming, yeah?
Swimming.
Yeah.
So basically, I cannot swim. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to put it out there.
In real life, you can't swim.
Yeah, in real life, I actually can't swim. Yeah. And I kind of relate to the film because, the character, he doesn't want to get back into the water. He just wants to do music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he's into. But obviously, at the end of the whole film, he says that, okay, cool, swimming is like a life skill that he needs, and, he just needs to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because there might be a day where, you just got to swim, and if you don't know how to swim, what are you going to do? You're just going to drown straight away. So it's something that has kind of opened my eyes and kind of told me that, okay, cool, I need to learn how to swim. You know what I'm saying?
It's
so
a different
it has
concept,
been a great project to work on.
Are there any challenges like you face taking on any of the roles that you've been doing, or do you find everything like not easy, but you can go through it?
No, not really. It's just like remembering, what you need to say. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes my memory is it's a bit bad. But yeah, it's just just getting yourself ready and telling yourself that, okay, cool, you about to do this. So you just gotta be in the right frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So it's a feature film that you're involved in, basically, and stuff. So prior to this being, is this your first feature film? Have you been in another film or just shorts?
Yeah, I've been in other films, but it's just like short little projects. It's not really something big as this one, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this has been like the first actually big feature film that I've been in.
Same. So I mean, and you say basically based on what this does will determine whether you're going to go into this full time or full force, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely.
So where do you see yourself basically in regards to filmmaking? Do you still want to carry on acting, or does other aspects of filmmaking interest you, like maybe directing, producing?
Oh hell no! I could never direct something. Just see, like, for example, when I try to plan things, it's like, there is a lot of chaos that happens when I try to plan something. So I don't think I will be able to kind of like direct something. Like, nah. But I just think, just me, taking part in the film and just being an actor, I think that's something that I can take along. That's something that I can do for long term.
Same.
What's the worst things being like an actor / model?
Really and truly, there isn't anything. But it's just that
free work.
Exactly, like you just gotta, the way you portray yourself is just gonna have to be different because you have an image to get. You get what I'm saying? And also, you just need to, 1, eat right, 2, you need to stay fit. You know what I'm saying? Because during this lockdown, I'm not gonna lie, I've been eating crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, once the gym opened up, I've been going to the gym regularly and stuff like that. But during the lockdown, I've been eating all sorts of stuff. I haven't really been, eating healthy. Nah, I've just been doing all sorts of things.
this was in correlation with the fact of lockdown happened. That's the whole reason why you started it.
Yeah, I just had to find something that was just gonna keep me going, something that was just gonna grab my attention, because waking up every single day. Actually, I was actually going to bed around like 5 a.m. in the morning, because the times that I was going to bed was just crazy, and the times that I was waking up.
So was you
crazy.
working at all during lockdown?
Nah,
so
I wasn't working. All the shops were closed and stuff like JD was closed.
You worked for
so
sports,
I was just out of work, and I just had to find something that was just gonna keep me going, because waking up.
So okay, let's talk about that. Yeah, okay. So, because so you had to make this YouTube channel, in order to find something to do. Mm-hmm. But not everybody around you was starting up a YouTube channel, correct? You did
correct.
that.
I done that.
So how were they coping though? People, your immediate friends and family though.
Wow.
How were they coping? Because that's going to affect you, how they feel this, isn't it?
Yeah, to be honest, most of my friends were just busy playing games. My mom, she was still working, because she's a social worker. She's a social care. So, she was working and stuff like that. So it was just me, my dad, and my sister home. And
because they closed churches, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. So he was at home 24/7. And, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes being with your parents home 24/7, it's just not cool. I'm pretty sure you guys can witness that. Like, it's really not cool, because you would want to do some stuff and
go out and
exactly, like it's just not right. But
so did you go out at all? Did you just stay in under lockdown for real? Because I know a lot of people that I knew just saying, "Bunda, I'm going out."
I did try staying for a couple of weeks, but sometimes I was sneaking out the house a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I just couldn't cope with it. Like, I just couldn't cope with it. So sometimes I was sneaking out the house.
Same. So what's going to happen then? And this also goes for you, my co-host as well, J&J. I mean, like, what's going to happen? Because they're saying it's going to be like a part 2 to this.
Yeah, they're saying that, and winter's going to get worse. So I don't know how we're going to cope with it. Because when it started, I was at home for a whole month. I didn't go outside for literally 30 days.
Right.
I swear, for the whole of March I was at home.
Same.
Like, I must have went out and it just felt weird. I saw masks. everything.
Sunlight must have hit your eyes.
it was mad. I swear, it was so mad.
So how about you?
I didn't see people for time.
I literally didn't see
I was
anyone.
at home. I didn't see people for time.
So and they're thinking of doing this thing again, but worse, as you say, innit? So
It's just crazy.
So is there anything that you have planned? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing a Noah, innit? I'm not preparing for this thing again, because I'm thinking, okay, the first one we wasn't really prepared, innit? But this time we can also maybe a little preparation. So if this comes in again, what have you got planned? Make another YouTube channel or continue it?
I mean, I'm still continuing it, but that's probably going to be my main focus, because there is nothing else to do. I mean, okay, cool. You can probably try and educate yourself and like learn new things or something like that. Cool, fine, but I don't know what I'm going to do if the second lockdown comes through. Probably just continue with the YouTube thing. That's just basically it, really.
So what about you, man? Have you got any plans?
I truly haven't planned for anything.
I feel like learning new skills. You could turn it to a positive experience.
Trust me, learning new skills.
Learning new skills.
So that's a thing, though. You know, I mean, because obviously there's a lot of information you can get online as well. So what have you got planned? You say you want to learn skill. What have you thought of doing anything new?
My thing was kind of because like I'm into music. I'm an artist, but I also learned about the managing side.
Our business side.
So I think that's quite important. And like you could spend that time to do a lot of research. Like YouTube is your best friend.
Absolutely.
When it comes to that.
That's calm. Yeah, definitely. You haven't really thought about it yet.
No, I'll get into thinking about it.
Yeah, trust me. Okay, so I think that's it now. So again, thank you for my co-host Jay and Jay. And thank you again for Reggie for coming to the studio and sharing us with your experiences and your life as well. And thank you for the audience again. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. But again, thanks for joining the Changing Times podcast. And until next time, peace. Later.